It's SAVA says, what? Good morning, everybody. We are so happy to be here with you today.
So happy.
You've got to start adding stuff in. Good morning, everybody. I'm so happy to be here with you today, and I'm here with my daughter Diana Bassetto.
Good morning.
And Debbie Yother.
Hi.
And we are the SAVA team, and we are so happy to tell you this is our first podcast.
Might be our last.
We want to welcome all of you. We've got the equipment, as you can see. The microphones are here, and we are ready to share. SAVA shares with you. So anyhow, a little bit about ourselves. SAVA was started, we purchased the agency in 1998. We're going to celebrate our 20th year anniversary, September 4th, 2018, which is really exciting. More to come on that. We're in the planning stages now. Our marketing department's working hard trying to figure out what our celebration is going to be, but it's going to be a big one.
If you want to be part of the planning committee, please contact Jordan Bassetto.
And anyhow, a little bit, we've been in the community for a long time. We love being a part of this community. You can see us out and about at all times supporting our nonprofit or any community events going on, and also our clients who have been fantastic and stood by us, are loyal. And Diana and Debbie, do you have anything to add to this? We have no social life.
Well, we don't exercise. We're all chubby
She
and
didn't sleep
overweight.
last night because she was up with Mickey. She didn't sleep. She was up with her dog. Her dog's sick. It's called Mickey the Pug.
Oh, he has dementia.
And
Early onset stages of
And
dementia.
arthritis.
Arthritis. That's a
And-
whole nother. That's a whole
and-
other podcast.
What's wrong with Mickey today?
So where's Waldo? What's wrong with Mickey?
Yeah.
Poor Mickey.
Poor Mickey.
But Diana's tired tonight, as you can see, that she didn't sleep much last night because of her dog. But Debbie, how about you? Good night's sleep last night?
I slept great. I don't know why I sleep so well compared to everybody else.
Well, because
but
nothing bothers you, so you sleep like a lot.
But a lot of people who see us in the community, and we want to know that we really feel being business in the community, a business in the community, that we need to support our community. And by doing that, we can't just be here taking a profit. We've got to put that money back in. And I think that's important to our clients to know that we are trying to make our community a better place to live, work, and play in, and volunteer in, because that's what it's all about.
Right. We don't just try to write a check. We also will be, we like to volunteer. We like to participate in the different events. We like to be a part of them.
We always post things that we're doing in the community, and one of the reasons we do that, we'd love to see some of you, our Facebook friends, or social media, Twitter, Instagram, and all those other things going on. If you ever want to join us, just send us a little tweet or a Facebook post. Or you can even go to the old-fashioned way, pick up the phone and call us. Actually, call us. We'd love to have you join in, or if you ever want to contribute, if you have a few dollars laying around, we can tell you where to spend it, because there's a lot of need in our community. A lot of nonprofits are
Very
looking
true.
for volunteers, new supporters, and we can kind of guide you a little bit, because we definitely know what's going on in the nonprofit world. Agreed?
agreed.
Yeah.
And I think that as funding's being cut from obviously government programs and things like that, there's
Well,
a
even
bigger
private
need.
donations, people aren't making the big private donations like they used to either. So they're feeling it in all different areas. It's not just the state or the local. It's even the private donors that aren't writing the big checks like they used to. The businesses.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't even know what the organizations in our community do, and I think that's maybe something we need to highlight when we have these podcasts. Maybe do a spotlight agency. I mean, there's so many good organizations that are doing amazing,
Well, we went
amazing
to an
work.
event last night, and how many? I had no idea, but did they say 1,200?
Just in New London, there's 1,200 nonprofit organizations just in New London. In the state of Connecticut, there's I think somebody said 20,000.
And we're all passionate about everything. We all have a personal connection for some reason that what's going on in our life. It could be that you're going through where you have, I don't know, think about you're going through drug addiction, someone in your family member, you're going through abuse. If you're going through addiction, you have Bethesda that helps out. You have Alliance for Living's getting involved in that.
Community Speaks Out.
Community Speaks Out's a great organization that's grassroots, that's really trying to make a difference in our community. There's so much going on there. Domestic violence, you have Safe Futures.
Bethesda helps with that too.
People with intellectual disabilities, children and adults. You have the Lighthouse. You have Journey Found. There's other organizations out there too that are doing great work on that front. So there's a lot of things going on. I think pretty much whatever you're passionate about, if you're looking, you have a few hours a week that you can help out. United Way is out there. They're out there. They have a lot of partner agencies, 21 partner agencies, I believe, that they support programs in the community.
Well,
which
I
is-
think that's a good idea, though, if we start giving information about the organizations that we do business with, and then if you have an organization, our followers, our podcast followers, if any of you
All
have,
of them.
You out
the
there.
one person out there who's watching this.
Jordan, are you watching?
If you
Yeah,
have
might as
any
well.
organizations that you would like to spotlight too, or in the area that you think we should shed some light on, obviously let us know.
We like to push the events through our social media. You can always email Jordan or Paige, both of our marketing people, our marketing team that can get that posted up. Whatever we can do to help you push the event, we'll do it. Another thing, we do a lot in the community, but we sell insurance. And so we do, and we do a great job. You can ask our clients. We have tons of testimonials. We get over 500 referrals a year, which we can't thank you all enough. Debbie does the personal lines, runs that team, and Diana the commercial lines. But we do a good job. We try to be an educator. We want people to understand what they're buying from us. We try to do a little unique approach that way, where we take the time. It's not a 15-minute transaction. Can't promise you that quick. Want to make sure everything's protected, because the big goal is you're buying insurance to cover your assets if you were ever had a loss. And we want to make sure when you walk in this door, if you had a loss, that we did our job. You understand what coverages you have, so there's no surprises. So you want to add anything?
Educate.
We're educators.
Right.
We're a trusted advisor to you. That's what we want to be. Just like your banker, your accountant, and your lawyer, we're your insurance agent, and we want to make sure you know what's in the now as far as the insurance in your policy. Deb, anything to share on that front?
I think we should just add that we're actually an independent agency, so we do have 15 different carriers that we can run you through. And
That's just on the
obviously
personal lines.
on the
Right.
personal lines, so we can make sure that you're getting the most competitive price, as well as obviously a comprehensive policy for what your needs are.
I have 15 and a half on the commercial side that I can run you through.
Well, we've both been around. The girls have been with me for 20 years, and so that when we celebrate our anniversary, we have some long-term employees that have been with us for a long time
I've been
too.
working here since I was 11.
We have long-term employees that they've been part of our team too, and we've done a good job. I think we're an agency that people can come to. They're comfortable. We're approachable. We're friendly. We're knowledgeable.
SAVA cares, and we care.
See, there it goes. SAVA cares. And look at that logo above us up here. Look at that heart. That says it all, right? So anyhow, insurance tip of the day. We want to know a little tip, and I think our tip is going to be on cyber and EPLI coverage, which is commercial. However, I think it impacts all of us that are on the social media sites and our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Any of us can get hacked, and I've been hacked before, and I'm sure a lot of other people have too. So, Di, you're going to share that tip.
Sure. So the EPLI is different from the social media type of thing. The employment practices liability actually gives your business coverage if the organization is sued by an employee for wrongful termination, discrimination, or harassment. We've been very lucky that we've never had that happen, but we have the policy in place, obviously, in case it does. So
Knock on wood.
that's a policy that you really need to look at if you have employees. The cyber liability and the data breach actually gives you coverage if you have a website or you have social media pages. If a hacker goes in there and hacks any of your personal data that you might have from clients, supporters, vendors, that type of thing. And it will also give you coverage for if you have to notify them of the possible breach. That's where it can get really costly because you are required by law to notify every single person in your database if one person got breached.
Wow, that could be an expensive hit.
Correct. And then you potentially could have to monitor each one of those persons' credit for up to a year.
Wow.
So
And how much does a policy like that cost? They're not looking at a lot of money. Well, it depends on your organization.
it depends on the organization.
exposure,
It depends on how many
exposure.
files you have, the exposure, but it's not that much of a policy. I mean, I would say they can range anywhere from $500 to $5,000, depending on what coverage you need. But for an average policy, you're probably looking at about $1,500.
And there's more information on our website on the EPLI too, www.savainsurance.com. Go
And
in there.
obviously, feel free to call us if you have any questions. We're always happy to help and answer any questions that you have.
Deb, anything to say on that?
Get your data breach policy. policy. Call Diana today.
Danger. But anyhow, just want to thank you all for listening today. We're going to try to do these podcasts once a month. We're trying to have the tip of the day, what's going on in the community. A lot of things, spring, summer's coming, so the community is going to be full of events. We're going to let you know what's going on there. Any insurance, we're going to give you some insurance tips. We're going to talk insurance. We're going to talk the community. You'll hear a little bit about our family lives, not too much, but what's going on at SAVA, you know what I mean? We're going to share a little bit of everything. So stay tuned.
Have a great Friday, everybody.
TGIF.
Thanks for listening.
As we mentioned in our podcast, we are involved in a lot of different community events, and if you'd like to join us, here's what's coming up. On May 10th, we have the Home Builders and Remodeling Association annual golf outing. May 11th, we have Always Home Rock and Soul Fantasy Gala. May 12th is a busy day. We have our hospice walk in the morning and then the L&M Gala in the evening. May 13th is also Back-to-Back We're Slammed. May 13th is the Trails to Recovery 5K and a Happy Mother's Day. And finally, May 20th is our Journey Found 5K. As soon as we get more events, which you know we will, we'll let you know. If you'd like to attend these events or volunteer your time, please let our marketing team know. That's Paige Carlson or Jordan Picetto. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.